So we move on to the third on the programme, and race number 3 at Sha Tin on Wednesday night is a Class 5 contest over the 1,800 metres, headed by Art of Roar. Vincent Ho in the saddle takes the drop-in class, as does Enjoyable Success. Down in trip as well, the Joy of Giving back in class. Speedy Wally back in class. Open House, third last time out over the 1,650 behind Little Fantasy at Happy Valley. One Power Star from the 1,200 up to the 1,800 metres. Little Fantasy, the last start winner at the Valley over the 1,650. Down to Sure Supreme, who's yet to win in 16 starts, switches back to the all-weather. Above, Wampoa Star and Sure Supreme are the horses that have been up at Chung Fro in the last month.
4 of these coming down in grade. Art of Roar, Enjoyable Success, the Joy of Giving's drawn gate 1, Speedy Wally. Art of Roar's drawn 14, so he'll have to have his skates on early to get across, but you'd think that that's what they'll be looking to do. And then there's a few that can sort of roll into those early spots behind him potentially. Good to slow, but there are some variables, I think, potentially in this race. It's a long run to the first bend. A couple might try and sit a little bit closer than they normally do with a potential lack of pace.
Art of Roar here, he's quite a well-rated horse now. He's downgraded into Class 5. He's a winner in Class 4, and his work's been good leading into this. He's just got that wide draw to contend with. Enjoyable Success, Neil Callan's on here for this piece, and he'll ride him on race day as well. This horse is just the one-time winner. That was at Happy Valley, but has run okay on the all-weather once before, and sort of the further the better for this horse as well. And Open House, another one that's performed well on the surface in the past, and did come back to a little bit of form. When I say come back to some form, he ran a placing at Happy Valley. He's yet to win, isn't he?
Yeah, but he crops up in my numbers every now and again. I've left him out this time round.
Oh, big mistake.
Probably. Lucky Win-Win is where we'll start, though. 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th out of this race, behind Keep Winning.
Look, this type of race, you can make a case for a lot of these. The Lucky Win-Win, one of his best ever performances, was on a really rain-affected track. That was a placing. He's also had some good efforts on the firmer tracks. He does like this surface, drawn well. Contender, Me Blanco, we know goes well on this surface. Enjoyable Success, obviously won a couple of starts ago and now drops in grade. So there's a bit to sift through here, definitely.
Yeah, all those ones I've only got Enjoyable Success in, because I think he's now downgraded. I think he looks well placed. I'm going to leave the favourite out.
All right, OK. Little Fantasy, we can have a look at his win last time out, including Open House. When Open House was in my numbers on this occasion, but I've left him out because, from what I can see in his all-weather past, he just doesn't run well on the surface.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it was a huge run from Little Fantasy. He was 3 wide the whole way in this race, and still managed to box on and win. Now, this is quite a weak, I mean, not the strongest race around. Like I haven't got him in, but Open House hit the line strongly. I haven't got either of them in, to be honest.
I thought Open House really hit the line powerfully, and I think you just got to overlook those previous performances potentially on the surface and follow the form he's got now and give him another chance. It is Class 5, and we know they can be very hit-miss. You could make a case to have either of those two in or either of them out. It's up to you.
Right. Speedy Wally is more turf form to get your teeth into. What do we make of his chances back onto the all-weather? Again, a couple of minor placings for him on the surface. I'm
going to go with Speedy Wally. Jenny's mentioned he's looking okay in the paddock. He, for me, loves the all-weather surface. I've tipped Martin Harley on a few long shots this season. Hasn't happened. I'm going to stick fat and suggest that he can run you a big race here, Speedy Wally, at a price. I thought he was going okay there down on the rail. Switched off a little bit late. He was out of contention, but he goes into the race 4th up, gets the drop in grade. Look, he's an 8-year-old now, but I still think he can run a bit of a race. We know what he's like. He's capable on his night. Yeah, he's a rogue, isn't he? You know, at the time. Yep, I haven't got him in, but good luck there. All right, that's Speedy Wally as well. You get a price about him. What is he? 18 at the moment. Good price. Celebration and above. 2,000 metres the trip here. So back to the 1,800 and a switch in surface too. Yeah, I mean, Celebration has a change of stable. He's now with Jimmy Ting, previously of David Ferraris. And, yeah, he's still a maiden, but he ran okay. Yeah, he's got a chance, Celebration. Above, I made him a little bit of a chance in this race. He didn't stick on that well. No, so it doesn't sound like they're going to be the top 2 places in either of the numbers. The favourite here is Lucky Win-Win. Another one for Zach Purton. Yeah, I'm going away from those ones. I'm going to go with Shining Bright. Now, he's out of an elusive city mare, so he's quite well bred for the surface. He's going to go forward, I think, from his draw.
He's by Sacanto, and I thought he's coming into a bit of form. His last 2 starts weren't too bad when he ran 6th, and one of them was up in Chungfar over this distance. First time on the surface, we'll take a chance with him with the 3 downgraders. Art of Raw, he's won off 45 before. Enjoyable Success comes into this grade as well, but he is a Class 5 winner. And The Joy of Giving, he's another one gets a £10 claim, and he's downgraded as well. So I'm going with all the downgraded, not with the usual suspects.
9 and Zip shining bright. Good luck there, Paul. I'll take Speedy Wally. He's won 4 ahead of Lucky Win, who's also had a win and will jump well from a good barrier for Zach Purton. Celebration Open House. It is an open race. There's lots of chances, but I'll give Wally a chance. 4, 5, 13, 6. He's going in 4th up. And he was only beaten 3 last start behind Mark Cooler.
He's still a maiden on the all-weather, though, isn't he?
But he's been placed.
Right, OK.
Have you got him in?
No.
Who are you tipping, by the way?
Lucky Win the favourite. There you go. Him and Enjoyable Success. That's the quinella for me in race number 3. First leg of the 6 up as well. Race number 4 is next up for us. That's the first leg of the TT.